Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces, April 11, 2025. You could be seeking answers to recent emotional dilemmas, mainly because the pipeline to your inner world and deeper needs or desires is open today. Still, you should watch for putting too much attention, or energy into a relationship at the expense of other life departments. Be alert for overindulgence or a tendency to accumulate too much, which can leave you feeling cluttered or disorganized. Issues related to excess or uncertainty with a romance, personal project or goal, your leisure time, or children may be wild cards now that distract you. Consider whether you're overdoing your commitment to nesting or indulging your desire for comfort too much for your own good. Otherwise, with the right balance, it's a good time for bonding. Finally, after weeks of topsy-turvy energy, Mercury retrograde recently ended. You'll be glad to hear it. Mental Mercury will be picking up the pace to become supercharged in the depths of Pisces. This is especially auspicious for you, as this means our cosmic messenger will be igniting your solar house of passion and romance until April 15, 2025, in direct motion. Your mind and communicate. Ions will circle entirely around true love, pleasure, creativity, and desire. Couples should use this vibration to reignite the spark and seduce their significant other. Singles should update their dating profiles with sexy new photos. Live life and have fun. Explore your options. Your financial opportunities could improve as the Moon in Virgo squares Jupiter in Gemini. However, you may have to explore different options to make more money. Typically, you stick to what you know. Taking significant financial risks is not something that you naturally gravitate toward. But you might have so much to gain if you are open to taking a calculated risk. There might be an opportunity for you to have all the information as is. If you feel confident, go for it. You might be pleasantly surprised by how prosperous it could be. The way to a stable relationship with your body is through open communication with your inner perfectionist. You need to remain open to the part of you that wants things to be just so, and let it know when it's being too demanding. All you need to do is a little each day. A few glasses of water here, a short jog there, a salad or fresh vegetables on a daily basis. It's the negative self-image that becomes too much to bear. Let your intuition guide you on this day. You tend to rely far more on your skills, experience, and knowledge when it comes to working and making decisions. However, there is a time to trust your instincts. In fact, the time for this is always present, and you really can integrate all of these things together. When you do, you will find your abilities greatly enhanced. Look for ways to achieve this in both your professional and personal life. In the heart of not just the working week but with the Moon leaving your career sector just as the stars have aligned on the income and job fronts, planets on the playful, creative and adventurous side of life's fence have banded together. As much as this week has gotten off to an empowered start across the income, work and career fronts, once Venus turns direct in your work sector later this week and Mars returns to your career sector next week, the brakes will really come off. Until then, the planets on the other side of life's fence have banded together to put guardrails in place to ensure life doesn't become all work and no play. In the heart of the working week, it is not just a friendly aspect between Mercury in your romantic sector and Mars in an adventurous part of your chart that is giving the spirit of romance, if not the upper hand, then at least a fighting chance. The reality you are facing is that both the love and professional gods are pulling out all the stops, making having the right work and life balance more important than ever. Pisces, your spirit is extra sensitive and intuitive today. Your quote of the day, feel it, but don't drown in it. Your color of the day is ocean blue, deep and flowing. Lucky numbers, 2, 6, 19. Pay attention to the signals your heart and body are sending. A creative project or dream could feel especially meaningful now. Rest and reflection bring answers. Your empathy is a gift, protect it wisely. Our eyes in the sky. Let's step into the energy of April 11, 2025, with an open heart and a willingness to pause, breathe, and receive whatever this day wants to show us. Whether you're waking up hopeful, feeling uncertain, or just going through the motions, today's reading holds something for you, a moment of reflection, a little encouragement, or even a fresh perspective that might gently shift the way you look at your current path. The cards drawn today speak softly, but clearly, like a friend nudging you with a warm smile, reminding you that you're doing better than you think. The first card that comes through is the Page of Pentacles. This card is full of quiet determination and fresh opportunity. It often appears when you're being invited to start something grounded and meaningful. It could be a new idea, a shift in your daily habits, or a project that's been waiting in the wings. The Page of Pentacles reminds you that great things often start with humble beginnings. It doesn't matter if you're starting from scratch, what matters is your willingness to learn, stay curious, and show up consistently. Think of this energy like planting a seed. You don't see the bloom right away, but that doesn't mean it's not growing. If you've been wanting to learn something new, shift your routine, or build toward a goal that's important to you, today could be the perfect time to take that first intentional step, no matter how small. Following this, we're greeted by the Two of Cups, a card that brings a wave of harmony, connection, and heartfelt understanding. This isn't just about romance, though it certainly can be. It's about any kind of partnership or relationship that brings mutual respect, balance, and support. You may find yourself having an important conversation today, or simply sharing a moment of warmth with someone who truly sees you. The beauty of the Two of Cups is in its reciprocity, energy exchanged openly and honestly. This could also be a day to check in with your relationship with yourself. Are you treating yourself with the same kindness and compassion you extend to others? If not, let today be a reset. You're worthy of deep, loving connection within and around you. Our third card is the Strength card, and it's such a beautiful reminder of the kind of power that doesn't need to roar. This isn't the loud, flashy kind of strength. It's the quiet resilience that keeps you going on hard days. It's the patience you offer someone when they're not at their best. It's the inner calm you choose in the face of uncertainty. You might be navigating something emotionally tender right now. If so, this card reminds you that gentleness is not weakness. In fact, it's one of your greatest assets. Think of the way we soothe a frightened child or calm an anxious pet, not with force, but with presence. You hold that same capacity within you. If today brings challenges, remember that you don't have to power through them. Sometimes the softest response holds the deepest wisdom. Next comes the Nine of Wands, which speaks to endurance and boundaries. You've been through a lot to get where you are, and this card sees that. Maybe you're feeling a little tired, a little stretched thin, wondering if you've got it in you to keep going. The Nine of Wands says, yes, you do, but it also says you're allowed to rest, to regroup, to say no where you need to. There's no shame in needing a break. This card often comes up when you're nearing a breakthrough, but just need a moment to catch your breath. If something or someone is testing your limits today, honor your energy. You don't have to prove your worth by pushing past it. Protect your peace. And finally, we end with the Three of Cups, a beautiful, uplifting card of joy, celebration, and togetherness. It reminds you to seek out those moments of connection, even in the midst of routine or stress. Maybe it's a phone call with someone who always makes you laugh. Maybe it's music that gets you dancing in the kitchen. Maybe it's simply allowing yourself to feel good, even if nothing big is happening. The Three of Cups invites you to share joy, to open your heart to lightness, and to remember that healing and happiness don't always have to be serious. There's power in letting yourself have fun. There's magic in shared laughter. When we look at these cards together, the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, Strength, the Nine of Wands, and the Three of Cups, we get a story of balance, starting fresh, honoring your heart, trusting your inner resilience, holding healthy boundaries, and remembering the joy of connection. There's a rhythm here. A sense that you're both growing and grounding. That you're holding space for your own evolution while still making time to celebrate the moment you're in. So I'd love to hear from you what resonated with you in today's reading. Are you feeling the spark of the Page of Pentacles? Is there a relationship or reconnection blooming in your life, like the Two of Cups suggests? Or maybe the Strength card reminded you of just how far you've come lately. Whatever it is, feel free to share in the comments or reflect quietly in your own space. You're not alone in any of this. The path you're walking is valid. The growth you're moving through is real. And the light you're reaching for? It's closer than you think. Keep going. You're doing beautifully.